All right, I'm here at Tsuruhashi Station. It is about 7:30 in the morning, and we're gonna walk from Tsuruhashi Station here in Osaka down up to Osaka Castle. Today is also a national holiday, and I don't know what that holiday is. That's kind of the other goal today. Reach the castle, that's the first goal, and figure out what the holiday is today. How do I get out? Tsuruhashi is very famous for its Korean barbecue, yakiniku, and lots of good restaurants. This is Osaka City when it's just waking up. It's already noisy. Okay, we're gonna go down this little alley here. There's different ways to get there. The idea is that I wander back and forth because I don't really know where I'm going. This morning I had breakfast from a convenience store, and what's that? Look at that. I see something in Italian. C'è una stazione in questo precedente. So what I expect to see on this walk is a barber setting up for the morning. But I really want to find out about the holiday today. So if I see somebody suitable I can ask, I will ask them. It's not really the kind of country where you just stop and talk to strangers on the street, although I will do it sometimes. Liquor and Gift Nakajima. Often in front of the liquor store, although it's closed, you will find the beer machine. So it's beer, it's highball, which I guess is whiskey and carbonated water. This is, all these are kind of malt liquor, happoshu things, not real beer, but decent. This is a Chuhai, which is kind of a sugary lemon alcohol drink. Beer, same thing, but smaller cans. Highball, some kind of just grapefruit Chuhai, that's Chuhai. This is alcohol free. This is a tiny little beer, 170 yen, about $1.50. I always say this on my videos when I'm out in Osaka, but it is an ugly, ugly place, and ugliness is its beauty. No thought to the looks of things, just gargantuan spectacle of infrastructure. There's a coin laundry. This bike has seen better days. It's a nice lock though. Probably hasn't been there that long. Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray, named after the owner's favorite boxer and or the owner's favorite band. Beer House and Soul Kitchen. What's this guy up to? Hoping his bicycle doesn't get smashed while he parks it there. Sort of this morning brigade of guys who bike around and get aluminum cans, as many aluminum cans as they can find and sell them. Here's a shopping arcade. Guy looks pretty serious about shopping. These sort of shopping arcades are really, I love them. Look at that. Look at this old antique lamp just sitting out here as part of the decoration. I don't know what half these places are, but a lot of them are hair salons. A lot of these shopping arcades, are basically for older people who live in the neighborhood. This is where they shop for stuff. Young people would go to like the big flashy malls in the center of town. Right? What is this? This is a hair salon or beauty salon. These little photo booths, which I have used. It's kind of cool. I saw a guy on a train once, like a businessman, middle-aged businessman, going through a big pile of resumes in his lap. And it was obviously for, I said I was going to go over here. Obviously for like, had to be female, they call OL, office lady. And he's looking for an office lady, which is just like a sort of a general assistant around the office and stuff. But he had a bunch of resumes from these young women, and they all had like a little headshot in the corner, like a little picture of themselves. You're just kind of flipping through. Which one do I want? It's a weird system. There are a lot of weird systems here in Japan. You often see graffiti in Japan. It's often not really that interesting. It's just lines, it's not like art. I can't even read, I can never read graffiti in any language. So, in this machine, this is not alcohol, this is regular. This is just tea, kind of orange drink. Maro Uma, I don't know what that is. Oh, cafe au lait, water. So this is coffee, and this is kind of the same stuff. Some more tea and more coffee, but you see the little blue. Blue says tsumetai, that means cool. These are cold drinks. And then atatakai means warm. So right around October, so every year, they'll switch, whoever owns this machine, whoever's running this machine, will switch this over to, it'll be all cold in the summer, and then like half hot, half cold now. As I say, you don't really stop and talk to strangers on the street in Japan, although I would, because I have no shame. Here we go, here's a uranai, this is a fortune teller. 30 minutes, 5,000 yen, so about $40, $50 for 30 minutes. Boss. Good dog, have a little. Ohayo gozaimasu. Inu no namae wa?
Bon desu.
Bon? Bon-chan. Bon-chan. Bon-chan, ohayo. Seta kawaii yo. ありがとう。
あ、ワンちゃんが来たから。
お。It's a battle of the little toy robot dogs. Okay, we have walked all the way to Tamatsukuri Station. Here's Shohei Ohtani. You might know him as a notable baseball player in America. He is a super duper star here in Japan. His every at bat makes it onto the evening news, no matter what happened, even if he struck out. Coffee shop calm. Perhaps a little too calm. Did the original David have this little tree behind it? By the way, this is a public phone box. And of course, when I first came to Japan, it was 17 years ago, and these were around, and people would use them. And then cell phones were just starting to become a thing, so they fell into disuse. But about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was walking down the street, and I saw a high school student, like a girl wearing the high school uniform, inside one of those boxes, like on the phone, calling somebody. And every single high school student in Japan has their own phone, so I don't know what the situation was, but I was like, wow. Not only do you never see anybody using those things, but you certainly never see a young person do it. I hear another dog. It's a pit bull. It's gonna eat my face off. Ooh, Chinese restaurant. Chinese food in Japan is different than Chinese food in America. And both of them are different than actual Chinese food. Here in Japan, of course, it's a little more varied. It's not as heavy. Nothing could possibly be as heavy as Chinese food in America. This is like a little parking area for some of the buildings around here, but this is very common, these little planters. They don't have yards per se. Kind of like British people don't say yard, they say garden, which means the same thing, but it usually refers to something a little bit smaller than a yard in America. They say the Japanese word here for garden is niwa, which means the same thing. No one seems like they're in the mood to suddenly stop what they're doing and talk to me about what the holiday is today. I'm gonna have to get more proactive about this. Here's a park. There's gotta be someone hanging around in the park feeding the pigeons and stuff. Maybe Tom Lehrer will be here. Let's see if we can talk to this guy. Kawai. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa. Mr. Maru. Mr. Maru.
Mr. Maru.
Maru.
Mr. Maru.
はい。
かわいい。いいセーター。セーターじゃない。これは。
8歳です。
あ、はい。
8 years old.
8 years old.
Oh.
Very nice. Very cute. Happy. Happy dog.
今から大阪城。
あ、そうか。あ、すいません。今日はみんなお休みでしょ？
今日はホリデー。
ホリデー。何ホリデーですか？
今日はね、何やったかな、英語で忘れた。文化の日。
文化の日。カルチャー。
カルチャーこその。
文化の日。あ、
文化の日。
今日は特別イベントありますか？だんじりか。
文化の日としてはないですけど。
ない。みんな。
これあれがあるみたいね。ヤング。
あ、そう。
ヤングメニーの。なんだっけ、なんかテレビでやってましたね。あれが大阪城である多分あると思います。
今？
あと
で昼。
決まってないけどお昼。
いいよ。
大阪城は。many people。
ああ、そっか。そっか。ピクニック？
そう。
ピクニック。とlike花見と一緒？
そう。
あ、そっか。文化、それは日本の文化ですよ。
今日は安くホリデー。
私もお休みでもなんでわからない。仕事ははい、明日はお休みでしょ。
どちらの方からですか？
アメリカ。
アメリカ。私の友達はイングリッシュ。
あ、そう。
頭の中アメリカ、ユナイテッドステーツ。仕事で。
かっこいい、かっこいい。
イメージにいます。
大阪城は楽しんでね。ミスター。僕は散歩。
ゆっくりね。
ついに大阪城かな。
そうやね。今日はちょっとね、足が痛いから。
あ、そっか。
電車乗ってくる。
ああ、よかったよかった。
早く帰ろう。友達、この丸の友達が
ああ、そっか。会えます。ああ、よかったよかった。楽しみ。
ねね、ココ、それからすみれ、友達、
ポピュラー。ポピュラー人、この人。
一応これロングコートチワワ。
ああ、そっかそっか。すごいかっこいい。さよなら、ハンサム、
お兄さん、友達。
イケメン。
この人は女の人が好きだ。
あ、そっかそっか。
女性が好きなの。
あ、
人間は全部大好き。人に吠えたことはない。優しい。な。
耳かわいいよ。さよなら。
今日友達来ないね、いつもの。ここの友達。
これは友達じゃないか。
これは。私、何歳に見えますか？お兄さん30？
あ、48。
48、若い。僕60、あさって。
あ、そうか。
あさって5日の日に66。
誕生日？
はい。
あ、誕生日おめでとう。
ありがとう。
60何
？66。
66。あ、いいね。すごい。50歳に似てる。
まだ元気です。
そうよ。だから散歩だから一緒でしょ。
そうですね。
That is. Something's afoot there. This will be me very, very soon. Because my back hurts sometimes too. This is Morinomiya, the Morinomiya area. There's a train. All right, we'll go take a peek. Oh, there's that guy again. I know that dog. That's Mr. Maru. We could walk down this like nice promenade here, which is where everybody else is walking, but I know a secret back way. It's very short, goes up this hill, through the trees. Oh, somebody else is on it. Somebody's found it out. So I guess only me and some kind of jogging club. All right, I promise you we are closer to the castle. I like this place. This is my favorite place in Osaka. The castle park. It would probably behoove me to stop and check my blood sugar. Look at this tree. Now that's a tree. If you're gonna be a tree, be this one. Wow. Did I deliver for you or did I deliver for you? Look at this. I think this wall was built just for people to go up and check their blood sugar. One assumes. Blood sugar does not, it should be after all this walking, it should be kind of low, but I don't think it is. Which is good, I don't want it to be low. I want it to be slightly high because of all the walking. But that is really hard to see. I can't even see this. All right, my battery died, but I have a backup power pack. Ooh, look at that. A headband, I think. That's pretty cool. I should steal that. Somebody forgot it. When you find something on the street that isn't yours, it's not like in America, you just take it if you wanted it. Here, you kind of like, you put it where you found it, so if the owner comes back, they can see it, they can find it. Well, I've never actually been on this little path before, this little tiny winding dirt path. So there you go. Something new for both of us. That's an attractive stump. I didn't know I had an opinion about stumps, but that's a nice one. You learn something every time you go out walking. I'm attracted to stumps. I don't mean attracted, but you know what I mean. It's a well-formed stump. Stop talking about the stump, Jeremy. Jesus. If Osaka Castle is not Japanese culture, I don't know what is. Anime, I guess. Maybe Pikachu will be there. See, now this stump, it's okay. I've seen worse, but now that I'm a stump expert, don't bother me with that pedestrian stumpage. I'm impressed that these people are jogging around because I am not a jogger. My knees do not want me to be a jogger. Walking is still okay. One day my knees will explode and I won't even be walking. I'll just be a head rolling on the ground. Somebody has to kick me like a soccer ball. I'll just hire somebody to do that. Get my own stack of resumes. Find a cute young woman to kick me in the head. Ooh, the video has turned weird. Here's a little Japanese lesson for you. Kara. Kara means empty. Kara is the same kara as in karaoke, karaoke, which means empty orchestra. And it's also the same kara as in karate, karate, which means empty hand. Empty-handed combat. So now you know some Japanese. Kara. Screw the castle, these guys are singing. Hey! その歌は、
ほら、ほら、詩吟って詩吟。
Shigin.
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 Shi means
Uh.
poem.
Ah,
Gin means singing.
singing, Shigin.
But Chinese style poem
Ah,
with Japanese melody.
melody. Oh,
Shigin, we say shigin.
for Bunka no Hi.
Eh?
For Bunka no Hi.
Oh, Mainichi, every day.
Mainichi, every day.
morning.
いいね、ありがとう。
Where from?
America.
America. Okay.
There's this, this sort of mutual disappointment that always happens when they learn I speak a bit of Japanese and I learn they speak a bit of English. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't get to practice my language. There you go, there's your castle. Osaka Joe. Osaka Castle on a lovely November day. And it's open. I'm not going up it. I don't have time for that right now. I've already been up it on another video. All right, there's your view. There's Osaka City. All right, so we're gonna end the video here. Thank you very much for walking along with me. I enjoyed this. This is a great way to spend a day off. It was worth getting up at almost 6:30 in the morning on my day off. Now let's see what time it is. It is 8:41. By the time I get home, the World Series will just be beginning. This is perfect. Maybe the Braves will beat the Astros and be the World Series champions. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.